According to the American Heart Association, nearly 1 out of every 3 American adults has high blood pressure. Of those, 75% are under treatment, but only 52% actually have the condition under control.
Hypertension is simply having high blood pressure. Hypertension is the cause of many diseases, including heart attack, stroke, even diabetes. The rate increased from 2000 to 2013, 62%.
While diagnosis of hypertension is relatively simple, involving the mere measurement of blood pressure, it is surprising that some 90% of all treated cases have unknown causes.
Currently, hypertension treatment is trial and error approach. That means doctor just try 1, 2, 3 drugs from out of 75 FDA approved drugs, and then if it doesn't work, they group that patient as uncontrolled resistant hypertension. The surprising thing is that about 50% of treated have this problem, so it is serious problem we have to solve.
In addition to extremely high medical costs, this trial and error approach can lead to unnecessary side effects and increased cardiovascular risk. Choosing the correct medication earlier using hypertension biomarker diagnostics would lower the chance of developing cardiovascular diseases and result in substantial savings in both lives and costs.
The Detroit R&D ELISA, BioTarget ELISA, can tell you exactly what is the cause of hypertension. And knowing what is the cause is the best way to find the right drug to target and decrease the blood pressure. And in this way, you have an economical way to treat this disease, and you can prevent the development of other cardiovascular disease that may lead to death of the patients.
After discovering that elevated activity of an enzyme induced hypertension in rats and humans, Detroit R&D developed the BioTarget blood and urinary hypertension ELISA kit.
And our mission it is develop the right product and taking care of our customer and deliver the right technology in terms of research to improve the well-being. The BioTarget ELISA kit, it is a kit that can identify if hypertension is related to an increased activity of a specific enzyme. This is very important and been validated by several laboratories around the world, and it will show that when you inhibit this enzyme, you can prevent hypertension-related disease.
Through their research, Detroit R&D successfully developed 6 antibodies to detect biologically active fatty acids of the arachidonic acid pathway in blood and urine.
The challenge of building these BioTarget kits is to build molecules that will recognize the deliberately produced, naturally occurring products and not the non-enzymatically produced products, which are chemical noise of a sense. In the case of Detroit R&D, they're detecting oxidized fatty acid molecules, which are everywhere. Rancid food, rancid oil is an oxidized fat, so you can see that happens in your kitchen. The point is to try to build these molecules that will only recognize the ones you deliberately want to make, and those other reactions are going on constantly.
Use of the BioTarget ELISA kits, which measure hypertension biomarkers, will reform the current approach of trial and error treatment.
It is so important to know why a patient is hypertensive. So we have ELISA kit, not just one, actually few ELISA kit you can tell why they are hypertensive. Think of that last year, we spent $115 billion for hypertension-related diseases. We can save it. And also, many people die because they are hypertensive. Eventually, they develop all different kinds of diseases. We're going to save their lives.
Detroit R&D is providing an opportunity to lower blood pressure and/or ameliorate hypertension-related diseases by targeted treatment of the SEH-dependent hypertension. In addition, severe asthma patients with high SEH activity can be diagnosed by the ELISA and treated with an inhibitor of the enzyme.
Healthcare is certainly cost-driven, and a system or tools that enable patient-focused, disease-focused, not trial and error, treatment of diseases is what we do, and that's exactly what Detroit R&D is aiming at.
For more information, visit www.detroitrnd.com.